Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. May the 4th be with you. Back again on Geek Speak is Mr. Dino Aralio,
Greetings.
my number one Star Wars fan friend. And here first of all, I think you need to congratulate me for something.
Oh yes, congratulations on beating our record for the biggest domestic opening.
Yeah, I'm still a Star Wars fan at heart, but you know, at the core of it, it's Marvel. So go look for a Marvel thing in this table if you can find certain someone peeking.
But did you see it coming? That Infinity War would beat all those records?
No. I thought that.
You didn't see that coming?
I honestly thought that Force Awakens would still hold the record.
Yeah.
But we were talking about off podcast that why Marvel would have that much of a following.
Yeah, you know, I think that if any movie could beat Force Awakens, it would have been this one.
Tell me his name again.
I remember reading this article early on that they thought Force Awakens would hold the record for the new trilogy because it had been more than 10 years. You had the original cast returning, and they were really spending so much on marketing. So they knew that it would be big, but
do you think that there are less people interested about Star Wars versus superheroes and like non-space fans?
I feel like
the sci-fi. If you think about sci-fi, it's Star Wars. That's top sci-fi. I think that it kind of alienates a certain group of people. Like, I don't like space operas, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I feel like it's different with how Marvel is because the presence has always been constant with the comics, the cartoons, and then now the movies. Because for Star Wars, it's only now that their presence is more felt in the
cartoons.
Yeah, with the cartoons and
then
stuff.
The comics is back with Marvel, and but it's a win-win at the end of the day.
Of course, I mean
for Disney,
the House of Mouse will always win,
and for me also.
Yeah,
so I love Star Wars. Okay, guys, so if you haven't seen Rebels, stop right here. You can fast forward to this timestamp. Okay, since you've seen Rebels, we need to discuss Rebels. I think I told you I was on my way to China.
Yes.
For a conference.
When it was ending.
And the plane was delayed, so I started watching Rebels.
Yeah, season 4.
Season 4, my laptop. And then, about midway through the flight, I was already at the latter part when... I don't know if it was one of the mid episodes. Ezra went into the Jedi temple, whatever. And... he saw the Ahsoka and Vader fight in one of those.
Yes.
And then when he grabbed Ahsoka, I was like, bleep, bleep, bleep in the plane.
Ahsoka!
It changes everything.
So what could happen?
I think right now it's all up in the air because. Well, okay. So you've seen Rebels, because you don't know if they can still get back to that place.
Because did Filoni confirm that Ezra still? Someone confirmed that Ezra was still alive. Thrawn and Ezra.
They did. They confirmed that Thrawn and Ezra are still alive, and that's a big deal because now there's a huge gap between the end of Rebels and Force Awakens.
3 years.
I think so. Yeah.
Between the end of Rebels and the epilogue.
I think so.
If you're a Star Wars fan, in one of the first few episodes, the droid from Star Tours,
yeah,
you put in there R2 and 3PO, in the first few episodes. It was really cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rebels.
Yeah, but Rebels, in case I don't know if you've discussed this before, Chopper is the
first
concept art for R2D2
from the Macquarie ones.
Yeah, and so is Zeb. He was the concept art for Chewie. So.
And even the Mandalorians.
Yeah. I think a lot of the stuff that they do now, they go back to the Ralph McQuarrie stuff for inspiration. So that's pretty cool.
Okay. I was really surprised. It was really under the radar. Star Wars Disney XD just announced that there will be an anime Star Wars called Resistance.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there's no Poe. Everything is new.
I feel like everything's gonna be new, but in typical Star Wars fashion. They're gonna get characters from the movie or maybe even from Rebels to make cameo appearances. Because as far as we know, Hera is still alive. And obviously, Sabine and Ahsoka are also still alive. So I'm not so sure if they plan to resolve the whole where is Thrawn and Ezra in this whole picture.
Might not be. I don't think it would be as nice because they wouldn't appear as those CG animated characters.
It would be different.
Yeah, they would appear as anime, and so I wouldn't want to see them.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Actually, a few years ago, there was this animator from the US who made a short 10-minute video, I think, called Star Wars TIE Fighter in anime style.
But that wasn't... He wasn't an employee of
No, he wasn't.
Because that got a lot of shares.
Oh, it did. Because that was pretty good, especially if you're into anime. I mean, if you like...
If you like Star Wars and anime, that's gonna blow your mind.
Perfect combination.
Did they announce the name of
the characters?
No. Was it one character?
I don't seem to remember, but as far as I know, it's just Star Wars Resistance.
With BB-8 peeking.
Yeah, so that's good enough. Actually, when I first saw it on Instagram, I'm guilty of scrolling past it because I thought it was a mobile game or something.
Oh, it does look like a mobile game.
Right? So I was like, oh, maybe it's another mobile game. And then when you sent me the link, that's when I read it. Oh, it's a new show. Because you kind of expect these announcements to happen during Celebration
or Star Wars show,
or D23 or something. Yeah. No, as far as I know, not yet.
Yeah, I think there's too much Infinity War out there.
Yeah.
Everyone's distracted with Thanos and the Avengers.
I'm actually kind of worried about the spacing between Infinity War and Solo. Because it's only 1 month apart. So how much marketing can you put into
I'm really
Solo?
surprised why they didn't put it in December.
I know. Because
nothing's gonna come out December.
Nothing. And then the thing is, episode 9 is coming out December 2019.
So for all those people complaining, oh, we have to wait a year for Infinity War.
Part 2.
For Star Wars fans, it's 2 freaking years. You know what I hate? When people share, oh, Star Wars is on Netflix, blah blah blah. And
that's
so
one.
fake.
You know what? That's the April Fool's joke that's been going around every year. And the funny thing is, people always send it to me. Every April 1,
Let me
send
guess,
it to me.
these are the people who are casual fans of Star Wars.
Yeah, but the thing is, because they see that on Netflix, they believe that it's real. So I have to correct them and say, hey, sorry to get your hopes up, but it's actually not. It's not real. I mean, I'd love for a Star Wars series to show up.
And that's the thing. I wanted to get to that point. Jon Favreau is attached to a TV, right?
Yeah, to a TV series.
Which is kind of weird because I'm not a Game of Thrones fan, so I just know Benioff.
Yeah, the Benioff.
Benioff. They're gonna put him in the movie. Favreau in TV. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
I feel like it should be the other way around because I feel like Jon Favreau is more used to doing movies, and obviously Benioff is used to doing these long epic series shows, right? So I think a part of me was hoping that when they do the series, maybe they'd go to like the Old Republic, the early stages of the Jedi. And
I hope it's the Old Republic. And Favreau, I don't know what the hell he's gonna do.
Yeah.
And then Rian Johnson
is also doing his own trilogy.
This will be 10, 11, 12.
No, they haven't really announced. That's the thing. Sorry, we have to go back to Marvel. That's what I admire about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There have been 18 films prior to this one, correct? Yeah. And you can take it individually, but you can also look at it as a whole. As a whole. Right? The thing with the Star Wars movies is you already know what the end is, right? Everything else is built around 4, 5, and 6. So Rogue One, and now we have Solo, and then we don't know yet what's happening next.
And that's the thing what I like about the new ones, because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Unlike the previous ones, you kind of more or less know how it's gonna end.
Yes.
Anyway, tell us your thoughts about. There's not so much news for May the 4th. I'm sorry, guys, but there's still some pretty cool stuff
There's always cool stuff.
apart from Solo.
Yeah. Well, the series Resistance, so we're excited about
I'm kind of sad that there are no Uniqlo shirts for Solo. Shouldn't there be like, because Rogue One they had,
that. Yeah.
or
You
is
know-
it still overshadowed by Infinity War? Anyway, thanks again to Mr. Dino Aralio for
No
joining.
problem, my pleasure.
It's been a year since Geek Speak has been on video,
Yes.
and all thanks to this guy said, you know what, you should start making videos, and
Here we are.
Here we are.
Indeed.
Yes, so this should be like episode 86, 87 again, yeah, thereabouts. Let's see if I can beat 88
Yeah.
for.
And we'll see them again for Solo.
Yes, see you on Solo. Maybe like
Do
5
another
things
video,
to know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or one thing to know, because it's Solo.
The one thing you need to know
before
about
watching
Solo
Solo.
is that be worried or not. just see it.
Yes.
Yep. Anyway,
Alright.
for me, Dino, I think Dino should do the honors for Geek Speak.
So for Geek Speak, May the 4th be with you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.